Yo, what's up guys? I'm back with another video. This time I want to show you guys how someone can get a refund of over $91,000. I know some people don't care how much they get back, they just want to get a refund, but this is a way how you can get a refund for over $91,000. So the first thing that I did was I put down an amount that was in a 37% tax bracket. So I put down $582,050. Now like I said in the video that I just dropped a couple days ago, this right here is the way the tax bracket works this year. And you don't have to worry about the standard deduction because once you get further into the application, it'll do it automatically. But this notepad right here, this should make more sense for you. First, all we have to do is take the 10% of the 11,000, which is in the 10% bracket, and that equals 1,100. And then we'll make our way down each tax bracket, which is on the left-hand side, and then we'll calculate everything. And then we'll go to the 12%, and then we'll do 44,725 minus the 11,000. Even though I have 11,001, you can forget that and just say 11,000. I just did the extra $1 for myself and not video purposes, and I admit that was a bad idea. So you can forget the 11,001, just put 11,000 if it's easier. So after we subtract the 11,000 from the 44,725, that will equal 33,724. And if you're still paying attention, that's the second line on the notepad and the second line on the left hand side. So the next thing we have to do is we have to see what is 12% of $33,724. And as you can see right here, I have in parentheses what is 12% of $33,724. And as you can see, it equals to be $4,046. When you get done subtracting the second number of the tax rate, which is always higher than the top number, which is always lower, then you want to see what the tax rate is from the number that you got when you subtracted those two numbers. Hopefully that's an easier way for you guys to understand it. And at the end of all of those equations in each tax rate, you want to add up every number that you got. Now this part can be a little tricky, but you have to stop at the tax rate that you're in. Let's say you only made $200,000 for the year, then you'll stop at that 32% tax bracket, because as you can see, it says over $182,100, but not if you made over $231,250. But for this example, I did do $582,050. Now see, my $582,050 fell into the 37% tax rate. So I did my number minus the $578,125. We just want to see how much I got paid that went over the $578,125. Let's say someone got paid $800,000 for the year. Then we'll have to do $800,000 minus the $578,125. Then whatever number that equals to be, then we'll have to see what is 37% of that. I hope it's starting to make a lot more sense for you. But I do have one more example that might help you. Like earlier when I said if you make $200,000, then you'll fall into the 32% tax rate. But instead of subtracting $231,250 from $182,100, you'll subtract your $200,000 from the $182,100. And then you want to see what is 32% of that. And then after that, you'll add all of those numbers up that you got from the 10% tax rate down to the 32% tax rate. That's the best way that I can explain it. But for our number, $582,050, that all equaled out to be $175,684. So that's the number that we'll put inside of box 2 for the federal income tax withheld. Next, I just put the same number inside of SS wages and the Medicare wages, and then after that, I just went and got the percentage for these numbers because you want to see what is 6.2% of the SS wages, and then you want to see what is 1.45% of the Medicare wages. And then we come down and do the state, and remember, for the state's ID number, it's the same exact number for the company's EIN. And then we'll put our state wages, and then we'll see the tax withheld from that. But I want to talk to you a little bit about what you're about to see. In order to get one of the biggest refunds possible, you can't really go by the tax rate that they give you.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful.
So what I'm about to do now is I'm about to click continue, and this is the refund that they'll give you with the method that I use with the calculations. So with that method, they're trying to give me back $4,919. You can disregard the Illinois refund because that will change further into the application. So like I said, for someone that just wanted to get one of the biggest refunds possible, you can't use that percentage. So since we're in the 37% tax bracket, let's just go and see what is 37% of $582,050. And that right there alone equals to be $44,593. That's a nice increase. So what I'll do is I'll go back and see what is 40% of $582,050.
Could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel. I think they want me to settle. There's no.
How about we go back and do 45% of our number? And this is the percentage that we got, so we'll put it inside of box 2. And if that's still not good enough, let's just go back and see what is 48% of our number. So we got our number, and we'll put it inside of box 2. Now you'll get back $108,619. And believe it or not, some people will actually get it back, but they will not be back to the comments, trust me. And you guys that do get it always do seem to message me, but just not publicly. But trust me, I get it. But I just wanted to show you guys the way to do it correctly and also the way that people are getting those big refunds. If you have any more questions, just leave a comment down below or hit me on IG. I do get a lot of messages on IG. It's pretty much flooded, but I'll check into it and I'll see what you guys are saying. Until next time.